Well, it's happened. April is finally over. So Autism Awareness Month, forget about it. It's just a month. Don't have to worry about it anymore. It's over. Done. Now it's May, and who knows what May is about. Because May, I'm sure, is something month, awareness month, appreciation month, respect month, acknowledgement month. Yeah, of something. Because that's what we do. We decide when to appreciate things. Because, yeah, how else are we supposed to know? Anyway, yeah, that's not what I'm here for. But it is No-Mo-May. I think we should celebrate it all the time, not just in May. Or at least practice controlled mowing, control of our obsession to control, and our control. You know, it's this whole humanity thing, this whole species of insanity. It's crazy. But there you go, and here I am, a not so proud member of this conglomerate. So, anyway, on the borders, in the fringes, at the margins, seeing at the seams, in between the stitches. Okay, so with that introduction out of the way, impromptu, unrehearsed, unscripted, this is something I wrote just a little bit ago with a bit of inspiration and in honor of No-Mo-May. Here we go. No-Mo-May is a thing. People's obsession, compulsion, and addiction to lawn care just isn't helping with anything. So much time, energy, and emissions, only serving to really assuage our own communal sensibilities that collectively we are in control of our environment. We have control. We decide what is good, what is bad, what is in style, what is fashion, what is trending, what is culture, what is okay. Never mind the death, destruction, habitat loss, species extinction, the world being on fire. No, no, no. As long as our lawns look okay, then everything is fine. Just fine. Don't look at that. Don't pay any attention. Look at this well-manicured and pedigreed, manufactured and monocultured decadence of fool's luxury. Oh my. Keeping up with the neighbors to validate our own waning and wanting sense of valiancy, our sense of worth, value, and ego. If my lawn looks okay, then I'm okay. Everything is fine. It is yet another form of sanctioned, condoned, and expected institutionalized, ritualized, brainwashed behavior that we are all indoctrinated into believing is the correct way to do things. Because that is what people did before, and that is what others are doing. So people just do themselves without really considering not. And the ones who don't follow convention are shunned, mocked, ridiculed, whispered about, rumored about. I could rant for quite a while, I really could, going here and there, bouncing from tangent to tangent. It all ties together, everything, every little thing, and I can't not see it. And it hurts to watch it all play out, and we know of the problems, we even know of solutions, but it isn't the profitable thing to do yet. As soon as saving the world can be monetized, when greed can be turned to green, when there is radiant symmetry to the prevailing winds of doomsaying and fear-mongering, truth-saying and hope-mongering, the world needs less help, less people, less problems of having to accommodate a monoculture, the human monoculture. Choosing and selecting ourselves over everything else, all must wither and perish to make more room for us, to serve us, or be eradicated, wiped from memory, from record. We don't even have time for a fossil record anymore. We are digging that up to install more parking lots. History? Who cares? We need more housing developments. Nature? Nature is in the way of human expansionism. Tough luck, nature. Humans coming through. Nature had better get its own planet. Should have thought better before allowing humans room to exist in the first place. And nature should absolutely not leave a forwarding address, because once humans have burnt this pebble to ash, we will be looking for the next harvest, to claim, to colonize, to civilize. It may all sound extra dramatic, or exaggerating for emphasis, but it is really not too far off. Scary sad, scary funny, scary real. Shiver, shiver, tremble. Anyway, so don't mow your lawn, please. Let's break with bad tradition. Let's break the cycle of lawn care addiction. And yes, lawn care is good for business, but it is a failing business, a business that needs to fail. And it is very overgrown and needs to be severely cut back and trimmed, to say the least. A mockery of original intent and origin. Remember a few decades ago when everyone had this thing they called a lawn, and they would perpetually, mindlessly, and unceasingly be a slave to trying to keep it a certain way? A single generation from now, 2 generations from now, 3 generations from now, it can be a thing of the past, just like so many other bad habits this human race has gone through. We stop practicing behaviors as a collective organism, and 100 years from now, people look back and question the veracity and sanity of the past. Really? They did what? That's just dumb. And they thought it made sense? They thought it mattered? Our future is depending on what we do today. Every day, not just in May. Please don't mow your lawn. Don't feed the beast, the machine, the manufactured assembly line devastation. Culturally sanctioned, authority approved. The point is, do your own research. Look into it. Read a bit. Form an opinion. Don't believe me. Believe me. I don't care. Just do something different. Try something different. Be something different. Please. Let it grow wild. Let it be free. Let nature claim back just a piece of what we have stolen. What choice we have now, because choice is an illusion anyway. Whatever we don't find a way to balance, nature will, and it won't be in our favor. It will be highly inconvenient to our sensibilities. Too many people. Like it or not, we need species diversity. Our own species depends on it. This whole lawn care thing is merely a symptom of the greater looming, shadowing, imminent threat that affects us all. But it is something relatively easy to do, and everyone can participate, can contribute, be aware of, and share. Better than dwelling in powerlessness and futility, despair and hopelessness. Don't mow your lawn. Let flowers grow. Be weird. The planet is counting on the weird. So, anyway, that's my spiel. That's my thing. And I just wrote that I know. The vanity of it all. And, it's like, I am just as guilty, just as culpable, of everything. I'm not the good guy. I'm not the hero. I'm even of my own life, really. Not so much. Don't get me started on the topic of me, because I will just tear myself apart. I will tear myself apart from the inside out and rip myself to shreds. So, I can barely put this thing together into the framework of a fabricated person from just all the little pieces, trying to keep things together into some sort of reality mosaic. So, trying not to feel sorry for myself, to despair and pity myself into oblivion, is a full-time job. And I forget, too. So anything that I realize and I feel better about myself about, or feel like I've accomplished or achieved or gotten over, it's all temporary. And I will have forgotten by tomorrow. And I will just immediately feel bad about myself, and I won't know why, and I won't understand it, and I will be frustrated and angry and upset with myself, and there will be no reasoning. There will be no reassuring. Most likely, I need something as simple as like somebody to tell me it'll be okay, and probably a hug, but I don't get those kinds of things. I don't understand those kinds of things, and I would probably frown upon it because I'm just not used to it. I'm not used to having support or understanding. I mean, I'm used to that being offered, but it comes at a price. People want me to be who they want me to be for them, say what they want me to say for them, do what they want me to do for them, because I'm not good. Apparently, I'm a bad person for, being different. And I should want to be like other people, because obviously they know what they're doing. They are living correctly. And I don't explain myself well, and people just make all sorts of assumptions of, since they don't know what I'm doing, because I don't talk about it, because it's none of their business what I do or don't do, that I'm doing something wrong, or I'm hiding something, or keeping secrets, or whatever. This is what I do with my free time. Is I run, I walk, I participate in the outside world, observing, contributing, trying not to police so much, but just practicing these principles, sort of thing. Trying to be the type of person that I would like to see more of in the world. Just a person caring and noticing. So that's about the best I can do. That's about the most energy I have. Energy, attention, and inclination. And I think it's pretty good if I could just remember it. But yeah, and all this stuff that I talk about, it's like, yeah, I do it by myself. I'm the only one motivating me to get up and do what I do. I don't have much hope of much changing or being different in the future. I will probably just continue along what I'm doing right now. Yeah. And see how that goes. So, a little scary, I won't lie. But it's hard to be so scared once you've seen some of the things I've seen. And it's like, it's okay. It is already going to have been okay. And it won't be so bad. I just can be a little bit overwhelming if you try to look at it all at the same time. So I only need to worry about right now. And then it's not so bad. And it's not so crushing. And I don't need to wear the weight of all the decisions. Because I am not alone. I am still breathing. So there is that. And there is practice, and there is potential, and there is promise. And I don't know all the things. And I don't understand all the things. And all the things that don't make sense. And I don't have to have everything make sense, and I don't have to like everything. That's for damn sure. And yeah. So that's my little pep talk and cheer me up speech. Though I will forget it, and I will never watch this. So it's just going into the random pile of other things. And my neighbor is vacuuming, So that's awesome. I love it. So anyway, that's all I got. I hope that was good. I hope it was. Um, I'll try to remember that this one was something different. I could put a note on it, but I kind of want it to be buried among the others, because that's how they go. Little messages in a bottle. Note to self. So anyway, so before I say something stupid and spoil the moment, I should go. I've got life to attend to, a phone call to make. It is Sunday after all. And so, yeah, that. It's okay. I'll be okay. It's one of those little maintenance and upkeep things that keep me partially in some sort of shared reality with other people. That is probably a good thing. And I shouldn't chagrin it too much. So, anyway, now I really should go.